for a championship!
A double play wins it from Frazier.
Turn it to the end zone. What a catch! Micaiah touchdown!
Into the layup, goes at the buzzer.
Kaluja wins it. The championship.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here inside Rutgers Prep for the NJBCA North-South All-Star Classic here at Rutgers Prep. The girls take the floor first, and we'll go live to the floor for our pregame festivities. So there is your South team here in the NJBCA North vs. South All-Star Classic. They will wear the white here in today's game. They are led by Anthony Corrado, the head coach of Rancos Valley, Will Weischer, the assistant from Shore Regional, and Brent Jenkins, an assistant coach as well. Now the North team, led by Montville head coach Derek Lynn. Oh, okay. So there is your North team. They will wear the black here today. Should be a good one. A lot of talent on both sides. Want to welcome everyone in once again here to the D1 Media Pro page on the National Federation of High School Sports. I'm Kevin Connolly, joined alongside Mustafa Hooten. First of two here today from Rutgers Prep. The boys All-Star game will start right around 2 o'clock, and it should be a fun day of basketball here, Mustafa, honoring these New Jersey seniors who have really showed out through their time in the Garden State.
Absolutely. All this game is showing me is like we need to get in travel more. There's some of these girls I haven't seen. A big shout out to Nick Marinelli for inviting us here.
Absolutely. So I think we might stay tuned here for the national anthem, continuing to thank everybody for putting this All-Star game on, and also special thanks to Rutgers Prep for being our host here today.
And shout out to their IT department.
Absolutely. And now we'll stay live right here for the playing of our national anthem. So we're just about set to go here in the NJBC North vs. South All-Star Classic here from Rutgers Prep. Kevin Connolly joined alongside Mustafa Hooten, first of two here today on the afternoon. The boys will take the floor right after 2 o'clock, but we turn our attention to the ladies first, and Mustafa talking about it a little bit at the top of our broadcast. The talent on both these rosters is really incredible.
Yeah, it's a lot of these girls I haven't seen, so I'm really looking forward to this.
So North versus South game, obviously girls on the North team, all their schools in the upper part of New Jersey, South on the lower part. Couple of injuries of players who will not participate. First on the girls team on the South side, a couple of players from St. John Vianney will not be taking the floor here today, and perhaps the best player in New Jersey, Zoe Brooks, going to North Carolina State. She's out with an injury, as well as Janie Bachman from St. John Vianney. Both will not play today for the South team.
Zoe Brooks is going to...
No, Tiana Bailey is going to St. John.
Bailey.
She is going to play for the North team. North team does have an injury to Sparta's Bryn McCurry, and she will not play for the North. Get you starting lineups here in just a second, but it's the North team in the black, the South team in the white. Starting for the North team is that aforementioned Tiana Bailey, Janelle Lewis, Annie Ryan, Natalie Stupakis, and Riley Therakoff. For the South team, it'll be the player that rivals Brooks, as some call the best in New Jersey, Hannah Hidalgo, going to Notre Dame. Riley Drahos will start. Quanier Cherry Montag will also start. Katie Ledden, the Rutgers Prep star, gets the start here in her home gym. And Aaron Battle. Again, it's the South in the white. It's the North in the black. The South wins the tip. We're off and running. And there's our first 2 points of the game from Aaron Battle. In these All-Star games, you're typically going to see a lot of points, and there's Riley Therakoff.
A lot of buckets.
Yeah, sometimes, especially in these opening quarters, and we're actually playing 2 20-minute halves here in this game, so we'll update our scoreboard to reflect that. But you see a lot of offense, and then rolling along there at some point when the game gets tight late, the defense starts to pick up, and you actually start to see a real basketball game.
Well, I think they're trying to get these girls ready for college.
Yeah, that's why you're going to play the 2 20-minute halves. Although in college ball, in the women's game, it's 4 10-minute quarters. As that bucket drops there for Katie Letton. Way deep three-pointer, no good there by Therakov, as ball will ricochet out of bounds and head back to the South team. And really just the final send-off here for a lot of these players in their high school careers. Might have still a couple of more All-Star games here to play, but not going to play them all with New Jersey talent on the floor. As there's a three-pointer on the way, and it's no good there from Ledin, but Hannah Hidalgo gets on the board on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I saw a lot of Hannah Hidalgo this season. I went down to Delaware, Philly. They took down Morris Catholic convincingly.
I mean, Hidalgo, one of the best in New Jersey, going to Notre Dame, playing some ACC ball next year. Floater in close, no good, and on the ricochet, it'll go out of bounds. But when the rosters were first announced, a lot of people were excited to see the potential of Hidalgo and Brooks playing on the same team together. But Brooks, she was in and out of the lineup throughout the end of the season and the postseason for St. John Vianney. They ended up falling in the non-public South Championship, as there's a triple from Riley Therakov. So Brooks, who is here today, she's on the bench with a boot on her foot. Both St. John Vianney players, Janie Bachman and Zoe Brooks, have those boots on their foot, so they're both out today here for the South team. And then for the North team, told you that Bryn McCurry will not play today because of injury.
Good ball movement.
Cherry Montag down low, got it blocked, but on the offensive glass, another opportunity. Three-pointer on the way, off the mark there from Stupakis. Outlet pass to Ledin, and Ledin able to get it to go. So Katie Ledin with 4 quick points here early on for Team South. Not going to see many of that here in this game, you would imagine. A foul called. It'll be a reach-in. I don't even know if they're going to keep track of who picks up what fouls, and probably nor should they in an All-Star game.
Nobody's counting fouls.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about players getting out there and getting some time on the floor. Tough shot in close there from Lewis. Tell you what, a little more defense being played than I had anticipated, as Hidalgo gets blocked on the other end by Therakov. And then she'll pull up, top of the arc three. So Therakov with 8 quick points here for the North, and it's a 2-point game. Nearly 4 minutes in, and then it's Ledin on the reverse on the other end.
Yeah, we still truly seeing the best of the best in New Jersey.
Therakov feeling it no good with that three-pointer. She'll get it back. She'll try another, and this time she hits 3 straight three-pointers from Riley Therakov. And then a three-pointer down the other end. Now the offense is starting to kick in high gear.
Turnover.
Outlet pass up ahead for Hidalgo. She'll control and lay it off the window. Therakov right down the lane, no good. Led in the board. Ledin on the run, nobody stopped the ball, and Katie Ledin goes coast to coast. She's got 8. Gonna see wholesale changes at the next whistle. That's what you kind of get in an All-Star game, as down the other end. And then now we'll get the horn stoppage to get some subs in on that last bucket for Aaron Battle. She's got 7 And a whole new 5 out for both teams. So 4 teams south. Try and update you as much as we can as
they want to keep fresh legs in there.
Yeah, I want to keep fresh legs, want to get everybody about the same amount of time out there. For the North, it'll be Katie Gorski. She has the basketball. Emma Starr out there. Lindsay Jennings as well. Isabella Asensio. And then Grace Kowalski rounding out the new 5 for the North team. Kowalski in close, and she'll get fouled. So Kowalski at the line. Kowalski starring at Montville, and boy, did she have a good postseason when we saw her in the Morris County Tournament semifinals and championship game.
Oh, yeah, we sure did. She put on the show.
Scored her 1,000th career point in the semifinals. And she has 2 at the free throw line here in the North-South All-Star game.
And it's so great to be back, be able to capture historic moments like 1,000 points and, you know, when kids hit career milestones.
Another foul called on the other end. It'll be Cassidy Thompson going to the line.
Yeah, refs calling their fouls, man. They're doing their job.
Cassidy Thompson, a guard from Camden Catholic. A couple of Camden Catholic players here today. Aaron Battle, also a part of the Irish of Camden Catholic. Kowalski spinning into the lane, off the window, no good. (22-13), 6 minutes gone here in this first half.
Turnover.
Yeah, ball gets deflected and then dribbled out of bounds.
Ladies out here playing defense too, man.
They are really playing defense. Collision there. It stays with Team South, and then on the baseline pull-up, short there by Gabby Rencinto, but then put back up and in. Drive and kick, long 2 in the corner, drops for Lindsay Jennings.
She just shot that with no conscience.
Into the lane, and that ball stripped and tipped out of bounds. Another baseline pull-up, no good. Ball tapped around into the hands of Kowalski. Starr driving, contact and a foul. I'll get it on Recinto.
Ten White with the hit.
Feels a little bit weird that no more high school basketball in terms of games that matter here in New Jersey. No Tournament of Champions this year.
Yeah, it's over so early. You know, like North Carolina just had their sectional finals the group finals rather.
Well, even in New York, the New York Catholic League, their championship game this afternoon. Just, yeah, it seems like New Jersey's season so short and so quick. Feels like a lot of other teams around the country still finishing up their seasons.
And we still have a few weeks away from baseball, lacrosse.
Yeah, those seasons all begin in early April. So while the basketball season finishes up in terms of all-star games and showcases, we still wait a couple of weeks for games with a little bit more meaning to take place.
So, any local teams in the Geico Nationals?
I believe Long Island Lutheran made it. I didn't get a good look at the teams in it, as there's a tough bucket in close. Know that the heavy favorite to win it is former New Jersey coach with Montverde now, and that's Kevin Boyle. I mean, he's got another stacked team down there, and they are the 1 seed in the Geico Nationals. Deep three-pointer on the way. Nice looking shot there from Emma Starr.
We're seeing a lot of talent out here, a lot of shooters. Oh, getting fancy.
Off back iron, no good. And Team North looking to come back down the other way. Kowalski, oh, that nearly hit the piping on top of the roof here at Rutgers Prep. But Kowalski able to get it to go. Kowalski going to play basketball at the next level at University of Scranton.
She's going to be teammates with Stupakis.
A lot of Scranton players on the floor here today. You mentioned Natalie Stupakis. She's going to Scranton as well. Katie Gorski also going to Scranton, as Team North has taken the lead now on a triple.
You know what that tells me? Scranton watch a lot. They watch a lot of D1 Media Pro.
Absolutely, as that three-pointer short from Ellie Sweeney, and the offensive rebound shot missed in close, and a block from behind by Gorski. Also forgot to mention Megan Lamana from New Providence on team, I think she's on Team South, even though New Providence kind of in the north, but yeah, she's on Team South, but she's also going to the University of Scranton.
And shout out to Scranton Athletic Department. Recruiting Jersey heavy.
Tell you what, I did right around the New Year, Scranton women's basketball game. They were playing in one of those holiday tournaments down at Stevens in Hoboken. They are good. They are good. They have a lot of talent on that team. They know how to recruit at a high level in D3.
Well, they're getting some of the best girls from Jersey, too.
Another deep three-pointer on the way, and starting to fill it up from downtown is Emma Starr.
Just like that, the North retakes the lead.
Yeah, North a little bit sleepy to start, but their second 5 have put on a show, and they have put themselves in front 30-28 as Team South can answer. An offensive rebound and a putback in close from Julia Porcentino, and seems like we're getting whistles around 5-minute periods, and a new 5 will come back out on the floor for both teams.
Fresh set of legs.
Yeah, so it seems like every 5 minutes we're going to get substitutions.
It's called All-Star Game load management.
Yeah, exactly. You want to get everyone really the same amount of time out there. Tell you one player to keep your eye on the floor now for Team North. She has the basketball, and she's going to try a 3, and right on cue, she leads me right into it. Tiana Bailey going to St. John's next year. Mustafa, you're out here rocking your St. John's hat.
Yeah, man, I rep St. John's, man.
Big day for St. John's women's basketball program. Hoping to hear their name called a little bit later tonight in the NCAA tournament selection show. They're right on the bubble. It's going to be interesting to see if they get into the tournament for the first time in a couple years.
Well, big things coming for St. John's. I feel a new athletic complex. I just feel it in the wind.
Well, it's not even in the wind. It's in the works as well. There have been rumors about that, hopefully finished around 2027, as Tiana Bailey going to work here with 5 quick points. Tell you what, she's going to fit right in for St. John's head coach Joe Tartamella. Really turning that program around after a couple of down years.
Big shout out to our coach Jimmy Cree over at Immaculate High School.
Yeah, absolutely. A star at Immaculate. They fell in the non-public North A as Kyla Glasser-Hyman, or no, check that. That was Riley Allen who hit that three-pointer for the North. Team North swarming Team South here in the midway stages of this first half as Bailey going right to work, and she gets fouled this time. So Tiana Bailey with a quick 5, and she's going back to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, we had about a 17-point swing because the North was down by as many as 9. Now they're up 8. But with girls basketball, no lead is safe. I've seen 40-point swings.
Bailey short on that first free throw. Reminder that we do have the boys game coming up around 2 o'clock. So stay tuned for that as well, as Bailey goes 1 for 2 from the line. Tough drive to the basket, and getting the layup to spin in is Aaron Battle. Bailey right back to work, spinning and
turns it over.
Lost her footing, turned it over, but stolen right back by Allie Sweeney. Back down low to Bailey, the reverse layup, no good. Outlet pass up ahead. Katie Ledden back out there for Team South as well. That's a nice find in close. And the finish there for Alexis Davis.
So the South trying to get back in this, only trailing by 5.
Bailey, three-pointer, spins out. Just want to stay in striking distance here in these All-Star games and then make your run late, as there's a nice finish from Nia Scott.
I don't know if it's high-paced scoring. We might have like an over-under of 125.
I was going to say, hopefully the scoreboard here at Rutgers Prep goes to triple digits. There's a foul inside, and shooting free throws is Riley Allen.
Foul on White 14.
Goes on Zoe Maffey.
Yes.
So Allen, one more, and she goes 2 for 2 from the line. That ball poked away from behind.
It's going to stay here, though.
Yeah, it'll stay with Team South.
Oh, we got all the media here. We got Broly Media. We got NJ Ladies Hoops, David Prawn. All the stars are out.
Jab step three-pointer from the corner, left short. Rebound to Bailey. She's looking to run. She'll drop it off. No good on the finger roll layup from Allen. Offensive rebound stays with the North. Triple on the way, and Allie Sweeney connects.
Yeah, I think we over here in the Allie Sweeney section. Shout out to Sparta.
Spinning, twisting, and turning, and a foul called. Fouls. We'll have free throws upcoming from Nia Scott, a representative of Shawnee High School.
Now, that's too far south. We're not going to Shawnee.
Yeah, a couple. I mean, you have Quinera Cherry Montauk from Atlantic City. That's not that south. Shawnee, a little more south than that.
But that's Lighthouse production territory.
Yeah, that's the Perry brothers.
Yeah, shout out to Glenn and Dean Perry.
I guess there had to be some type of dividing line in the state, or maybe they were just trying to get the 30 or so best seniors in this game because, I mean, we're not really in South Jersey right now here in Somerset at Rutgers Prep, but you have Katie Ledden on the South team. You also have, told you, Megan Lamana from New Providence on the South team, as Ledden for the South team is fouled down the other end.
But there's always been debate, like, what is South Jersey?
Exactly.
Yeah, what is South Jersey? What is Trenton?
Well, I guess that brings up a big question for you. is what do you consider there to be a central jersey? Or is there just a line that divides north and south?
I think once you pass Edison, you're down south.
Okay. That's always a big...
Now, the other debate is Taylor ham or pork roll?
I'm Taylor ham. But I guess that's because I'm from North Jersey. Three-pointer on the way from Bailey, no good. Home run pass down the other end. Oh, it's a nice hesitation and a finish for Nia Scott. High arcing three-pointer. The rafters up here at Rutgers Prep have to be careful because the three-pointers are rolling in deep. That was Riley Allen again, and unable to answer on the other end was Maffei.
Ladies putting a lot of arc in their shots.
Bailey, her three-pointer, too strong. Long rebound, tipped around. Ledin comes down with it. Looking to go 1-on-2, pulls up and misses.
Too strong.
And it gets tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay right here with the South.
We're getting ready for another substitution. Near the 5-minute mark.
Yeah, probably in about 20 seconds we'll get some fresh legs out there, but not before triple knocked down from Ledin. I don't know, what do you say? First to 100 wins as Sweeney gets the roll. And there's that horn. That'll bring in more subs with 5:06 to go in the first half.
Exciting game so far. We're seeing a lot of talent here in New Jersey. Will the boys game live up to this hype? You know, they have a tough act to follow.
In past boys showcase events, all-star games I've been to, it seems like they're less concerned about playing as a team and winning and whatnot, more going for their highlight reel dunks and everything, while girls games, at least in my opinion and experience, are a lot more competitive. How about that? A travel called on Hannah Hidalgo. We don't expect to see a lot of that in this game.
No, well, yeah, it is high school basketball. It's not the NBA yet.
Yeah, but I don't know. This girls game so far pretty exciting as they're hitting their shots all over the floor. Although that one no good. Hidalgo in her second stint on the floor can't get the layup to go in close. How about the career though of Hannah Hidalgo at Paul VI as a straight on three, can't bounce in, and
that's over 2,000 career points.
Yeah, over 2,000 career points, and you see why she does that with the steal and the score. So you're going to be seeing a lot of Hidalgo the next couple of years at the next level for the Fighting Irish, as there's a three-pointer from Destiny Bynum-Johnson, the university standout. And the answer on the other end from Battle. Got to show some love to the Newark Public Schools and Destiny Bynum-Johnson as a senior, really leading the way for the Phoenix in another outstanding year.
Yeah, definitely shout out to Mitty Baraka and Michelle Wilson, AD over at University.
On the drive, off the window, and that shot will drop for Janelle Lewis. 54-48. Would imagine the 5 on the floor, probably going to bring us to halftime. As Gabby Recinto connects in close.
Assist from Hidalgo. Big shout out to Mama Don. She follows me on Twitter.
Oh, there's a nice steal from Quinera Cherry Montag. Hidalgo the no-look feed, but the shot missed on the opposite side by Recinto. Wide open in the corner, testing her luck from downtown, here's Cherry Montag.
Nice touch from the outside. We got to find out where she's going.
I'll look it up for you. Got it here in my notes. Quinera Cherry Montag from Atlantic City here on Team South. She's running the floor as it gets dropped off to Recinto, and Team South back on top. She's going to Mississippi State SEC product.
You know, I had a feeling she was going to the SEC. I was going to say Tennessee.
Yeah, she's going to Mississippi State.
She playing big-time basketball.
Hidalgo, no good on the three-pointer.
And for Mississippi State to come to Atlantic City and recruit her, that's huge.
Yeah. And you see right there with her length and athleticism, heard the pop on the rejection as it leads to a run out for Hidalgo. No lead safe here in this NJBCA North-South All-Star Classic.
Quick hands.
Battle, running the floor, a lot of contact, and she gets fouled.
It's just been a game of runs so far. Great game nonetheless.
Aaron Battle, she's going to UMass.
A lot of major D1 talent.
Yeah, there really is. And even those going D2, D3.
Look, anyone playing at the next level is huge. It's too much emphasis put on D1, D2, D3. I know that gets the the prime time, but D3, that NJBCA basketball is no joke.
Oh yeah. 0 for 2 on the free throw. We'll get into where the rest of these girls are going to play at the next level in our second half.
Ooh.
Nice move and nearly a chance at 3, but unable to get the shot to go is Isabella Asensio.
What school is she from?
Asensio from Immaculate Heart. She's going to Adelphi.
That's my uncle's alma mater out in Long Island. Great school.
And she sinks 2 free throws.
Flavor Flav of Public Enemies, also a Delphi alumni, along with Chuck D.
All batted around underneath, and it's Destiny Bynum Johnson who comes away with the steal. Starr drops it off. Asensio on the baseline. So can either one of these teams take control going into halftime? Hannah Hidalgo trying to do so for the South.
Hidalgo, she's like the Allen Iverson of ladies basketball. It's hard to stop her.
How about that move from Asensio? Everything but the finish. Too strong on the finger roll. Right down the other way to the basket, and was Battle, but might have started her jump a little bit too soon as she was well short on the layup. That ball gets deflected off the hands of Cherry Montag into the corner, and the three-pointer drops down for Annie Ryan. Under a minute to go.
Ooh, Hidalgo.
Hidalgo from the elbow left it short. Not going to see anyone really holding for the final shot of a half here in this one. As that's a deep three-pointer, and unable to get the bounce was Ryan, feeling herself. Hidalgo rises above everybody, reels it in, the pass fake, and the layup. 10 seconds left. Does the North have an answer to go into halftime? Asensio, sidestep 3, left it short, and it'll go out of bounds. And will they say it was deflected? They will.
No, ball's going to stay here.
Yeah, it's going to stay with the North with 3.4 on the clock. Inbounds goes to the top. Bynum Johnson to the lane, off the window, no good. And that will bring us to halftime just where we started here at Rutgers Prep. 61-all in the NJBCA North vs. South All-Star Classic, presented by the New Jersey Basketball Coaches Association. We'll have a 10-minute halftime. We'll step aside, and we'll be back for the second half here from Rutgers Prep right after this here on D1 Media Pro.
He's going to take it himself for a championship. A double play wins it for Frazier.
Turn it to the end zone. What a catch. McKay's on touchdown.
So actually check that for a second. They're going to do an award presentation here at halftime, so we will bring you that presentation live right here on D1 Media Pro.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to center court. It's the New Jersey Basketball Coaches Association, along with the National High School Basketball Coaches Association, and Wooden Council would like to recognize two exemplary high school basketball coaches who are educators and who have achieved excellence on the floor, in the classroom, and in the community.
We got the New Jersey legend Matt Kipp taking flicks. He started with D1 Media Pro. Now he's too big for me.
So Sandy Gordon gets the John Wooden Legacy Award, head coach over at Ramapo. And also head coach of Rutgers Prep. So congratulations to the two of them for receiving the New Jersey Basketball Coaches Association John Wooden Awards for their commitment and service to New Jersey high school basketball. And Mary Klinger, also the NFHS Girls Basketball National Coach of the Year from Rutgers Prep. So congratulations to her, Mary Klinger from Rutgers Prep. The National Federation of High School Sports National Girls Basketball Coach of the Year. How about that?
Absolutely, man. Great honor, you know, and so fitting that it's on the NFHS network.
Absolutely. So now we'll step aside. 8 minutes left to go here in halftime. We'll be back with the second half after this here on D1 Media Pro.
He's going to take it himself for a championship. A double play wins it to Frazier.
Turn it to the end zone. What a catch. McKay's on touchdown.
Into the layup, goes at the buzzer.
Wins it. The championship.
They hate when you elevate. The second of losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate. Yeah. I had to elevate. I'm way too fly. Yeah, I'm feeling.
They snap this lead. They'll run a trick play. They'll throw it along. He catches it. They win! A trick play from St. Peter's Prep wins it in overtime. J.D. Farkas looking to work in. There's a stutter step. He lines up, and we're tied at 3. Camacho with 6. Armstrong the steal, all by himself, take flight, Mark Armstrong! Oh, that's how the third quarter ends, with an exclamation point from the Villanova-bound senior. Last minute of play here in the first period. Marauders walk in at the circle, they'll send one in, they score! Oliver Harag gets the Marauders on the board with 56 seconds left to play in the first period. Walk him here. Payoff pitch is smoked out to left. Rapinski gives Prep a 2-0 lead. He took the payoff pitch and belted it way out of here. The designated hitter stays hot for the Marauders, and Prep's up by 2. Thomason, handoff, has room. He's got the first down. He stays on his feet. Thomason dives. Touchdown! First title since 2016. Phillips with numbers 3-on-1. The finish and a 4-point Pirate lead. Pitch is hit in the air, right field. Reed going back on it. He's still back. He's looking up, and it one hops up against the wall. On his way to score is Harcourt. Heading to third is Sprock. He'll put the brakes on and scamper back to second base. There's a shot and a goal! Charles Giordano to put Seton Hall Prep up 2, and they're 5:37 away. Up by 2. They have a 2-on-1. The puck is jarred free. Mendoza scores! The puck was knocked free right to the stick of Rocco Mendoza, and it's 4-1 Pirates. Glover, 1-on-1 with the basket. Oh, Jaden Glover! With the windmill to send this place into a frenzy. And to the corner, Lawrence. No-look pass, and Wilcher lays it in. Wilcher to the hole. Simeon Wilcher starting to heat up. He's got 4 points, and Roselle Catholic leads by 11.
Watson to his brother, and Tariq is fouled and hits it. They'll go to the line for 1.
They'll pick it up, the clock will move. Lawrence with Adams on him, lost his footing, gets a shot up, and he gets it to go. At the buzzer, Jamarcus Lawrence, a big first quarter for the Nebraska commit.
Welcome back. We get set for the start of the second half in the NJBCA North vs. South All-Star Game presented by the New Jersey Basketball Coaches Association. I'm Kevin Connolly, joined alongside of Mustafa Houghton. Tied at 61 here between the North and the South. Has been a really good game so far. Boys to come a little bit later, but the girls putting on a show here to begin.
Yeah, they're going to pass my over-under. I said 125. It's going to be more like 150.
Shot off the mark there from Ashley Sofolkanich as down the other end. There's a finish for Riley Therakoff. If you're just joining us, the North is in the black, South in the white. Both teams substituting in 5-minute segments, so Get a look at every single player on this roster that are both about 15 players deep. Foul called inside. And it looks like free throws on the way from Zoe Maffey.
Definitely been a game of runs. Back to a 1-point game. South trailing by 1, could tie it up right here.
And they do exactly that. All you can really ask for in these All-Star games is that you see some players put on a show, which we certainly did in that first half, and that you get a close game coming down the stretch for a little bit of interest. And it looks like we're going to have that. That ball's deflected and stolen away. Julia Corsentino into the corner. Pulled back out. There's Megan Lamanna on the drive, the kick, and the three from Corsentino. Back down the other way. Therakov got out to a hot start. Had the opening bucket here this second half for Team North, but she misses that shot there. Down low, twisting, turning, looking for space was Sofulkanic. No good, and the offensive rebound from Corsentino, and she'll pull it back out. Post entry feed.
A good pass. Knocked
Ball
away.
knocked out of bounds. They'll say last touch off of the south, and we head back to the north. Long two, spins out there for Carrie Warheim. Another Montville player on this North team. Montville, one of the best teams in New Jersey this year. Second best team in Morris County behind Morris Catholic. Right down the lane, and there's the finish for Megan Lamanna.
A lot of good teams in Morris County. Randolph also won a section.
Yeah.
Madison won a section. So, you know.
Well, there's one of those Morris Catholic players, and it's Natalie Stupakis with the triple.
Yeah, we saw a lot of Natalie Stupakis. She had a great career over at Morris Catholic. Shout out to Coach Billy Lovett.
Morris Catholic winning it all in non-public South, as there's Megan Lamanna. So the Scranton girls putting on a show here to begin this second half.
I think this has been a banner year for D1 Media Pro. A lot of our teams won a lot of championships.
Absolutely. As a late whistle, but a foul is called as Riley Drahos was driving to the bucket.
You know, as usual, Rosa Catholic won their section, but, you know, St. Peter's had a great year.
They won their section.
They won their section.
Yeah.
Morris Catholic, as I mentioned.
I mean, we even had Union Catholic a couple times on our airwaves, and they beat St. Peter's, and
that
stunning.
was upset of the year.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people were saying. That was, I mean, people couldn't believe that Union Catholic upset St. Peter's in the non-public North A final.
Hey, that's why we play the game now.
Yeah, exactly. Trying to think of other teams that won their section. Well, we had Bayonne girls. They won their section. Patterson Eastside. A lot of teams that we covered this year won championships. Seton Hall Prep didn't win non-public North A, but
they won Essex County.
They won at Essex County.
That's a big deal.
Deep three-pointer just left short from Therakov. Another future ACC product here on this floor. Therakov going to Wake Forest.
It's going to be in North Carolina. Might take a trip.
High arcing three-pointer. I'll tell you what, the way some of these girls are shooting the basketball, I wouldn't be surprised if the piping up here got a little scared, but there's a three-pointer down the other end. Lindsay Jennings with the triple. Now a run out. Stupakis Got it stolen away from behind by her future teammate, Lamanna. Lamanna into the corner. There's Corsentino. Can't get the bounce. As Gorski will throw a home run pass down the other end, but able to keep it in bounds was Sterikoff. It was just a bit too high for her. After this possession, might get a horn for subs, and it ends with Sofil Kanic going off the window.
Nice move. That's a beautiful move by her.
Sofil Kanic, another D1 product. She's going to Bucknell.
A lot of talent here in New Jersey.
73-69. Subs come in.
Next year, they may have to have a bigger venue, man. It's getting standing room only, and the crowd is growing.
Yeah, it was a great crowd on hand here for the girls' game. Anticipating the same for the boys' game coming up right around 2 o'clock. Talked to you already in that first half about Tiana Bailey and her 5 minutes of action. She really filled it up. Going to the Big East next year, playing for St. John's. So why she scored from inside and outside, and that's a reason why Tiana Bailey is going to play in Queens next season.
Yeah, she's a baller. They're getting a great one right in Tiana Bailey.
Another Big East player that's not playing, Bryn McCurry. She is out with an injury from Sparta. She's going to Villanova. Tell you what, have you watched any Villanova women's basketball this year?
Nah, not yet.
Best National Player of the Year, Maddie Siegrist.
Really?
She's, my goodness, absolutely incredible. Villanova, they're the top 10 team in the country this year. Tiana Bailey completes a three-point play.
I get so wrapped up in high school, like, you know, now that I get a break, I get a chance to start paying attention to some college basketball.
Yep, Selection Sunday. I think the men's selection show at 6. I think the women is at 8. Foul call down low.
We need Rutgers to get in.
I think they are. I think Rutgers men's basketball team's going to get in. That was a big win a couple of days ago against Michigan. They needed it.
I don't think Seton Hall's going to get in now.
Seton Hall might be an NIT team. That'll come out. That's late tonight. That's not till like 10 o'clock the NIT bracket doesn't come out.
Oh, wow.
But I think Seton Hall might be a NIT team. Fairleigh Dickinson, they're going to the NCAA tournament.
Yeah,
they're going to hear their name
local
called
teams
tonight. Yeah.
Iona,
yep. Iona's going to the NCAA tournament after winning the MAC yesterday. Bailey able to get it back, stolen right back, and then grabbed right back. And they'll flip a pass over to Katie Gorski as a free throw line jumper from Tiana Bailey puts the North back within 1. Alexis Davis in close for the South. Right down the lane, nobody stopped the ball, and Allie Sweeney made him pay.
I believe we did a game up at Sparta too.
I think Morris Catholic might have played there this year.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, Allie Sweeney, another D1 product. She's going to the University of Richmond. Three-pointer. Oh, that was pure from Paige Gorska.
Gorska out of Westfield.
Yeah, she's out of Westfield.
I think she's played soccer too.
Another she's going to actually Stevens. So
Stevens Tech.
Yeah, she's going to Stevens out in Hoboken. Really good D3 team as there's a mid-range jumper from Rincinto. Knocks the score back up at 79 all.
I mean, Stevens Tech, a great academic institute, you know, nonetheless.
Absolutely. Women's basketball team made the NCAA tournament in Division III this year. Lost in the first round, though. But still, making that field, no matter what level of basketball, is always an accomplishment, as there's a chance for 3 from Alexis Davis. Alexis Davis still undecided on her collegiate future as she can't complete the three-point opportunity.
Still some time for these ladies to find a home.
Davis, one of a couple of undecided players left here in this game. You have Destiny Bynum-Johnson and Lindsey Jennings, Janelle Lewis, all still undecided. Carrie Warheim, also undecided. Foul called on the other end. 11:52 left to go here in the second half. Did we just have a free throw violation, lane violation called an All-Star game?
I believe so.
Hey, these refs still calling it like it's a real game.
It is a real game.
A meaningful game, I guess I should say.
Refs take what they do very seriously. So if they see a violation, they're gonna make the call.
Yep.
Whether it's a pickup game or All-Star or scrimmage, they're gonna make the call. That's their job. So shout out to all the referees around New Jersey, around the country. Thank you for what you do.
Foul call, and then free throws upcoming for Riley Allen.
And I will say this has been a great crowd, great sportsmanship.
Riley Allen, 2 for 2 from the line. She's going to Emory University next year.
That's in North Carolina.
Chatham, New Jersey high school product. High arcing three-pointer on the way, and that one goes down from Kyla Glasser-Hyman. Back down the other way. Oh, nearly able to answer was Allie Sweeney. As now Team South with a 1-point lead, looking to run from the baseline. A shot left short. Sweeney rips it down. 2-on-1 with Bailey. Sweeney will keep it herself, and she gets fouled.
$10:57 remaining. We're near substitution time.
Yeah, probably coming in about a minute. Get another crop of people out here. Sweeney will go 1 for 2 and tie this game up at 84. Man, if the girls are nearing 100 points, the boys certainly have a lot to live up to here in our second game. And then we'll say out of bounds off of Team North.
84 apiece with 10 minutes, over 10 minutes remaining.
They both might crack 100.
I don't think the scoreboard goes up 100.
Another three-pointer off the mark.
I hope to find out.
Glasser-Hyman tracks it down. And then there is the finish in close for Nia Scott.
And we get 100 points, that means free tacos.
Might be the last possession here for these 10 players out there on the floor. Tiana Bailey will take the shot, no good. They'll wait for the next whistle and or basket to sound the horn as both teams missing, as Sweeney looking to run, but she doesn't have numbers. She'll drop it off for Bailey back in that corner.
What if no one makes a basket? Don't call a timeout.
Bailey fouled, and she'll shoot free throws as we'll get the players back out on the floor here.
Oh, Bailey's smart. She gets to at least stay in for another free throw. Free throw. I said free throw.
She's too strong on the first, so We'll get 9 new players out here, and Bailey will sub out after this one.
$10 minutes remaining in their high school careers. So congratulations to all these young ladies on their future endeavors.
Bailey 0 for 2, so she'll in fact stay in here for a couple of more seconds, and it was really just that, just a couple of more seconds, as now she will go to the bench. (86-84). Three-pointer left short there by the hometown product, Katie Ledden out of Rutgers Prep. Too strong on that three-pointer from Janelle Lewis. No good, getting her own miss, and trying to follow it up was LaManna. Nice driving basket there by Lewis. Ledden, oh, the spin move, but couldn't bank it in. Splitting the defense, and all the way to the cup for the finger roll was Lewis. Ledden, straight on, a jab step and a drive, and she gets fouled.
No continuation.
On the turnaround, LaManna no. Stripped on the way up was Corsentino. Right down the lane, too much dribbling there from Asensio.
(86-88). Can we get to 100?
Still 8 minutes left, I think. Well, at this point in All-Star Game, it always feels like the defense comes alive, but Julia Corsentino with a nice hook shot in the lane ties it up at 88.
I want to see if these scoreboards work. That's what I'm curious about.
Corsentino out of Rumson Fairhaven going to Marist. There's a triple. Janelle Lewis starting to heat up as we come down the stretch here in this one.
We 9 points away.
Straight on, there's the answer from Quanira Cherry Montauk.
SEC.
Mississippi State Bulldog tying the score at 91 here with under 8 minutes to go.
Oh, spin cycle.
And a foul is called, and Janelle Lewis really coming out aggressive here in her 5 minutes in this second half. I think both coaches strategized who's going to be out here on the floor for these final 5 minutes.
No, I don't think so. I think they just let them play.
Lewis knocks down the first free throw. So Janelle Lewis out of Fort Lee High School, still undecided on her future. 1 for 2 at the line as Cherry Montauk pulls down the board. Three-pointer on the way and left a touch short there by Corsentino.
But if I'm a coach, I want Hannah Hidalgo out there in the last 5 minutes.
I think she's going to be. We haven't seen her yet as Isabella Asensio goes coast to coast. Back to a 3-point lead for the North. Katie Ledden, the step back, long two, no good. Corsentino on the offensive glass. Ledden on the pull-up, short.
Sub's getting ready to come in again.
3-on-1. Oh, she's feeling it, and it's Janelle Lewis.
We got to find this girl a home.
How about this second half for Janelle Lewis? Corsentino is fouled.
Coaches, if you're watching, she's undecided. She needs a home.
So Corsentino at the line to shoot 2 here for the South. We'll get 5 new players on the floor for the North.
5 fresh set of legs.
It'll be Bailey, Ryan, Stupakis, Gorska, and I believe Therakov out there as Corsentino goes 2 for 2 from the line. So the North putting its powerful bodies out there on the floor as Tiana Bailey too strong on the 3. Drahos, the drive, the kick, the 3 for Lamanna. Up ahead, a hesitation and a chance for 3 for Gorska.
99 points. She make this, we get free tacos. Now, this may be the first game where I see 2 teams score 100 points in a high school game.
Yeah, I would agree. And there it is. There's 100
the scoreboard
for Team North. And yeah, it does work. It's a little faint 1 next to the double zeros, but it certainly is on as a travel is going to be called on Corsentino.
Yeah, it's missing a bulb. So, you know, maybe we get this fixed in the offseason. I'll buy a bulb and pull it in myself.
Ball back to the North with a 4-point lead and under 5.5 to go. South will make their substitutions at the next stoppage. That 3-pointer drops in for Annie Ryan.
So there's a bulb missing on both ones on both scoreboards.
Consistent.
Consistent, yes.
There's a nice answer from Corsentino. And there's the whistle. That'll get Team South its substitutions back out on the floor, and leading the charge out there is Hannah Hidalgo.
Now, if I was the North, I would have tried to push it to a bigger lead. 4 points is I don't know with Hannah Hidalgo.
Well, Tiana Bailey can't get the bounce off the heel. And here comes the South, trailing by 4. So Fulkanich is fouled. Down low, no, jump ball.
I saw Hidalgo go for 40 of her 2,000 points earlier this season against Morris Catholic.
No, not a jump ball, so they do in fact get a foul called.
Shooting 1-on-1. The South is in the bonus.
Yeah, how about that? So South in the bonus. 18 fouls on the North, and the front end is good from Fulkanich.
So we get a double taco bonus today. We got both teams at 100, over 100.
103-101. Both free throws from Ashley Fulkanich go down. She's going to Bucknell next year. Stupakis shot no good. Hidalgo, oh, the court vision. No good. Bailey was able to reject the shot on the other end as Cassidy Thompson was running the floor. Hidalgo down low, open, and a chance for 3 for Alexis Davis.
Tied up at 103. Still 4:18 remaining. This may be an all-star record for New Jersey.
Too strong. Ball tapped around. Still knotted at 103. The South comes away with it. Thompson to the lane. No good. Therakov pulls up too strong.
If you're at home and you bet the over, you definitely won.
Soulful Kanich, a chance for three.
And the South goes back up too. You think we'll ever see FanDuel in high school sports?
No, I don't.
I hope not. It's nutty enough as it is.
Yeah, I don't think that's in the future.
I wouldn't be surprised though. When you start getting these Sierra Canyons and all these big time schools, all the Mount Verdes. It's like pre-college basketball anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Certainly a lot of attention to those big name high school programs as Tiana Bailey can't connect on that elbow jumper.
I try not to chase the big names. It's nothing like a Lyndon Elizabeth. That's always going to be a great game.
And a double dribble called on Bailey as the North will make a couple of more substitutions. Look at 5 legs out on the floor with 3:28 to go.
Now we're starting to see some strategy. We got the boys game following this. Man, they got a tough act to follow.
They do. They really do. So it's Allen, Sweeney, Gorski, as that shot is good for the South. And now they open up a 5-point lead. Also Warheim and Kowalski on the floor for the North as Kowalski can't get that to go. Hidalgo again, the nice feed and the finish from Thompson.
And just like that, the South takes an 8-point lead. Hidalgo, she looks like she's playing at a whole nother speed.
Another high arcing triple, no good. Long rebound to Warheim. Back out Sweeney, that 3 no. Ball tipped around. Kowalski comes down with it. Under 3 minutes to go. North's got to get going here. That'll help. There's the triple from Katie Gorski.
Hidalgo.
The South looking to add on to its lead. Alexis Davis can't get the 3.
Big rebound.
Nia Scott with the rebound and then stripped on the way up. And tough shot there from Soulful Kanich. Outlet up ahead. Kowalski missed the finger roll, got it right back. And I think they're going to say she didn't reestablish back in bounds, and it's out of bounds.
Yeah, she was the first person to touch it after she went out of bounds. No. Yeah, we want the fall. Not good.
Under 2 minutes to go, 5-point game. Team South on top, 111-106. Sweeney comes away with the steal. Three-pointer on the way, Riley Allen. And a 2-point game here with 90 seconds to play.
Let's see if Hidalgo's trying to take over.
Who's going to have the last run here in this one? Soulful Kanich looking to go to the hole and got it stripped. Kowalski and then a kick ball on Hidalgo. The North can tie or take the lead here on this possession. A minute to go on the drive. The rejection by Nia Scott.
Ball's going to stay here, though.
Last touch by Scott out of bounds.
Getting drama on a Sunday. Going down to the wire.
In close, Riley Allen can't get it to go for the tie. And then we get a tie up, and the arrow keeps it with the North. Or check that, the South.
The South.
Well, the North looking for some defense here with 45 seconds left, trailing by 2. And they nearly came away with a steal. And Carrie Warheim unable to keep it in bounds.
2-point game. We are officially in crunch time.
Hidalgo up ahead. The free throw line pull up, and it drops for Cassidy Thompson. 30 seconds left. North has to hurry on the reverse. No. The rebound secured by the South. Hidalgo right down the lane. Pulls it back out of the free throw line with 20 seconds to go. She'll take the three, and there's the dagger for Team South.
Chapel Hill getting a live one.
116-109. Three-pointer no good. One last shot attempt. It's a half-court heave, and it's too strong as this game has gone final. 116-109. Team South wins it here in the New Jersey Basketball Coaches Association North-South All-Star Classic here at Rutgers Prep. And these ladies put on a show here in our first game of the day.
Again, shout out to Nick Marinelli for inviting us to be here. Fans, please stay off the court. And we will have the boys' game. We are behind schedule. Was it 2 o'clock?
2 o'clock, yeah.
Oh, it's 2 o'clock.
Yeah,
okay.
we're right on. We're just about right on
we're
schedule.
good to go.
Just after 1:25 here in Somerset.
Let's say they're going to do a play of the game.
Yeah, I don't know. They rolled a cooler out there to midcourt. I don't know what they're getting out of the. Are they actually? Oh, they're just getting Gatorades out of the cooler. I thought it'd be.
They should bring us one.
Yeah, I thought they were getting maybe something a little bit better out of the cooler.
Hey, get home safe, man.
Or a T-shirt or something like that. I don't know. It doesn't look like they're doing a MVP or player of the game or something like that. So that's going to do it for us here from game number 1. Once again, Team South, a 116-109 victory over Team North. For Mustafa Hooten, I'm Kevin Connolly. We'll be back in about a half hour for the boys' game here from Rutgers Prep and the New Jersey Basketball Coaches Association North-South All-Star Classic.
He's going to take it himself for a championship. A double play wins it from Frazier.
Turn it to the end zone. What a catch. Touchdown.